Hey folks, this is Alchris here. Welcome back. We've got part 4 of our Content Creator Network FFA. So it's been a while since we've played this. So yeah, I think we've got a plague going on. And yeah, gonna unmute or undeafen so you can hear other folks. But yeah, we've got the plague going on. Oh man, what on earth was even happening? I can probably take the family opinion, honestly. 300. Yeah, I don't mind having family opinion stacked a little higher. Okay, let's see. Are we any good ambassadors we can pick? I could make her, who's familyless, him, who is we could assign her influence, which will make her actually assigning ambassador was enough, and then we just need the hunter one, which we don't have right now. So yeah, we are a diplomat, so that's partly why everyone is very, very much in love with us, but that's okay. What on earth were we doing last turn? A lot of plague. I think I was pulling stuff over there. Honestly, it's been a long time since we played this turn, so okay. Building some wonders. Pretty plaguey. All right, let's see. We got this worker here. We are running Vassalage. No, we're not. Okay, we should swap to Vassalage next turn. Yeah, we probably actually need to run. Yeah, inquiry doesn't matter at this point. Run council for. Run council as well here. Definitely needs civics badly. This worker definitely go here. Though I'm not sure why I'm using the hunter worker there, but that's okay. Move here. Got forts everywhere. Might as well build another farm here. Workers build gardens, groves. We have forts all along that front. Yeah, we can go down and build. I think we're going to build farms down here, if I remember right. Nishapur, we can definitely rush that out with orders. And yeah, it's really going to come down to what our 10th ambition will be. Hopefully this plague will go away here soon. Yeah, we definitely want to get mangonels up there. I think these guys are going over here to build some more forts. Yeah, we're basically going to turn into a fortress Persia. Interesting. Makes one wonder if there's some Diplo happening here. There are no more wonders available. Tech tree wise, we already have drumlins. That's good. Which also implies we should get trade leagues so we can sell our stone. Good price. Iconography is also going to be very good for us to pick up, as well as to swap to vassalage. It's a lot of resources. All right, I think we just end turn here. Get these farms up here. Not sure about holding that front line there. It's probably going to be better to fall back, actually. Do a line of forts here, basically. So yeah, our path to victory is going to likely be via ambitions. We want to wall off the North as well here. Fluffy is the biggest threat, so we should pull more forces this way. We could idle all our workers and swap them to Poly for a turn to build a bunch of shrines. We have 25 workers. So for example here, we've got Persian paganism doesn't exist in 3 of those cities. That's another 3 orders, and then obviously from the shrines. And we'll see how we can find a way to victory in this game. We have 2 wonders away. So that'll put us at 43. We have not built the religious sites for 2 of our religions. So that would put us to 47. And then we could opulence in 11 cities. Then we have culture coming in 1, 2, 3 years, at least approximate 4 years, 7 years. So then we'd only need opulence in 7 cities. And that gives us a point-based path to victory. It's probably going to be more reliable. I think we will swap our workers to polytheism here in a bit.
Oh, you know what, Alcaris? I'm really thrilled that we literally just spent the last week discussing how to close out a game with an opulence spam rush.
Interesting.
Entirely unrelated to this game. It was a different game, but I just noticed, considering how close he is in score and how many cities he has, that could be a big issue. Does he have a builder on the throne? What's his leader? He doesn't have a builder. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Sorry, who are you talking about? I missed. I was away for a second.
Talking about you, buddy.
It
Oh,
was just regular passive aggression, Alcaraz. You didn't miss much.
oh, okay. Okay. Good to know.
There's a bit of riling up the troops. Quick, Alcaraz is about to win. Go and attack him.
Yeah, I think I have
Don't
victory in
mind-
probably 30 turns or so. So
Don't
that
mind the guy in the middle.
That's probably true for most of you. So my leader awkwardly just became doomed, so I need to figure out what I want to do. And I only have 1 heir to choose from, so I guess that choice is made for me. least the plague is done.
Hurrah!
Yes, Zion understands that we can push victory with opulence. Also a possibility. Let's do events here. Citizen, worker, conscript. Building the last grove, so we just get a worker, I think, at this point. Oh, we're doomed, so no point taking. Judge. He's good. Scene is pretty good. All right, so we're gonna settle in here for recovering from plague. Okay, similarly here. And go through and heal everyone up. Plague. I guess those are all passive heal. Okay. All right, so we can. What? All right, we forgot to swap. Oh my lord, I forgot to start these, then swap to vassalage. Oh well. I don't want to swap back for 300 civics. So. The advantages of undo. I'm not really sure why I'm building that either. Build a fort back here, I guess. Okay, well, pull that front over. All right, these can just heal up, I guess. Holly is 300 to swap, so yes, we council here. Council here. And just elder. Do that. Here I think we have double elder, double apprentice, which is great. We're one turn away from being able to start mangonels, so we'll just do that. Similarly here, double elder, double apprentice. Council for a turn. The new ship combat stuff. But yes, if I did seven 7 opulences would be enough to win in like probably 20 turns or so. It's a viable path. Gems, olive tea. Probably don't need all these. So now we look at cities by civics. Parson Raga have one. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we should also start our holy sites, which we've started there, Kaokan. And have I started the other one? Yes, I have. Okay, so I started the holy sites last time. So that'll put me at 44. In the meanwhile, I will get 1, 2, 3 from tech, which will put me at 47, which then leaves me. Oh yeah, and then these wonders will give me 4 more points, which will put me at 51, which means that I need 7 points from opulence. So opulence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just scribble this down. Reba, Nishapur, Sestefan, Susa, Shiraz are the ones that still need stuff. We do not, unfortunately, have our mythology there, so all right, let's look at Hybra. Shiraz is very vulnerable. Samarkand is probably going to be much safer. So let's do Samarkand. Shiraz is going to be hell to hold. So let's see. Samarkand. Neither of these. Hybra, which I don't really want to. We do have Colosseum here. Which now this is a 52 training city, which is kind of cool. We could start racks at some point here.
The new defense ship patch is live, huh?
It is indeed.
Yeah, circle formation. Interesting button. Okay, so here can start the states once we send line here. We send some estates there. Samarkand, 5 years on that estate. Probably want to start a courthouse here. Or charisma. Yep, okay. So Shiraz does not have this. Gems there.
I like the icon for that, by the way. Nice to see.
Is there anywhere? I don't see anywhere I can start an estate for Shiraz. We'll have to obliterate something here. Okay, Susa. Oh, that was Susa. Shiraz we're skipping. Right? Are we? Yeah, we're skipping shoes. That's Susa. So next turn, I guess. Sistefan, another one where potentially just do estates here. Yep. We should send ourselves something. Okay, next turn. Nishapur. Next turn, perfume. Hydra. What is this? That's awkward spot. We need the food badly. And this is awfully crowded.
Alcaris, just checking on your turn.
Oh, sorry. Am I being slow? I am being slow. Okay. Yep. I will just quickly end then.
Take your time. I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget to click.
No, I'm just trying to figure out where to build stuff. All right, I'll submit.
Where to build all those estates, eh?
No, it's more just my leader's about to die, so need to figure out how to manage the succession.
Schema buddies.
Yep.
And a judge for Sion. All change. Wow, a severely ill, insane judge. Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was fun. He's super old, though. He's going to die.
Let's see here.
Just going to tank your legitimacy now.
Good ballistics. We could get fiscal policy, which then will let me get economic reform, potentially. How are families? They are no longer friendly. So do we have another? Probably should have rushed this last turn. Eyebrow. We don't actually have somewhere to build. The state's at. Interesting. Iconography is always good to pick up. We could keep spamming councils. It's a lot of steel to hand off, but what can you do? Family gifts. Influence. And I guess we can do High Synod for Mankinism as well. Other civics to steel. Yeah, I don't mind Maceman right now. Okay, Darban, Shiraz, we're not doing. Here we can do estates. Sestafan, we've started. 5 years. Hybra, need to send something there. Should have done it last turn, realistically. this turn. Can you even build estates on desert? No. Oh, you can put some estates right here. I think next turn we do pick up Trade League. We'll just sell our stone for enormous profits. All right, so we started that. Next turn. Sorry about that. Let's see here. They start the courthouse. We Nishapur. Okay. Oh. Not really sure. I didn't start estates right though. It's Sniffly. The estates are starting there. We can also build a fort. She should be building a courthouse, which we don't have right now. But we can't because it canceled that. God damn it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Can cancel it. Apprentice monk. Master monk. Apprentice monk. Okay, let's just end turn here. At least give yourself the choice of having all the laws. That's the last one missing. I guess Sophia should help with family opinion issues. I don't think we've started on Sissa either. Maybe not. Yeah, initial port and Sissa all need to start. Okay, let's pick up a trade league. As the turn rolls around. Interesting how long a bit sniffly persists. So
Should only be a turn.
well, I still had some units losing health this turn.
I guess if they were plagued before, then yeah, it's like goes down to 3 turns to a bit sniffly, I suppose. Each of the effects lasts a turn.
Yeah. So like if they get it at the wrong time, I guess. Then okay, 3 palaces is very, very doable. We have a path to victory without yeah. That is a path to victory there. Awkwardly tight here. Overwrite this lumber mill. Wow, we never built a courthouse here. That's interesting. Stuff on. States. A lot of orders, apparently. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, I think that finishes all the states are in flight there. If I had a judge, I could win very quickly, but I don't have a judge and no heirs, which is a problem. Okay, we have Zestafon in process. 4 years. Susa, 5 years. Nishapur. Fuck, we forgot to start Nishapur. Nishapur, 5 years. Ibra, 4 years. Of martial code. Probably a tense end of the game here. Economic reform is a victory point, so we're going to go for it. Saves me 1 opulence. Definitely take the cash. Can influence Persian paganism. Wow, I can't steal religion from anyone. Sorry, can't steal tech from anyone. They're all naive. That's unfortunate. So All right, so we got the fluffy front. Challenge is we can't lose any of these cities. Think about what we want to do there. Definitely don't want slavery. We take the free law tolerance replaces orthodoxy. That's fine. We'll not do that either. We do have the ability to rush with cash. Council. We can't do the third palace because we don't have a third legendary city. I forgot about that. Closest one is Hydra, 35 years. So yeah, we have to do the other strategy here. Mangonel's up. We do get Great Lake here. Good one, Elder Monk. Did we? Yeah, we should finish the Elder Monks first. Is there no judge? Oh shit, we can't undo. That sucks. I'm so used to being able to undo. Elder Monk completed. Council. Master Monk, that's going to take forever. This is going to be the long pole. Fort.
What's eerie, Scion? Tell us your thoughts.
Just the deafening silence of it all.
No one seems keen to be willing to give away any of their stuff, especially Fluffy just completing his 9th Envision.
Yeah. It's just funny because it's so there's a tension, and I think it's because there's at least 2 people who are close to winning. So it's like it's simultaneously like, does somebody make a move, or do you just peacefully wait while the status quo holds and hope you win, I guess.
Well, Fluffy just
Yeah.
did anchor a ship here nearby, although he says he's keeping his options open. So
It's definitely tense. I've just anchored next to Cyan as well, if that helps. I just want to
yeah.
I just want to have
The bay
you know,
between
flexibility.
Fluffy is terrifying.
Yep.
Chorus has Dromans coming online, though. We got some upgrades down south.
Yeah, because I saw the trireme and I'm like scared. So I'm like, what else is going to anchor next? So
Yeah, well, that's fair play. I'm not sure.
but you can land
compete with
exactly one
Germans.
tile right now, so
Yeah, exactly. You're not in. Any
I'm not in
immediate
danger, but like I'm just upgrading Drummond so that in case I need to, I can deal with them.
wise.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
I imagine this is what the Cold War must have felt like.
Just everyone very tense, waiting for the ball to drop.
Yeah. Definitely tense.
Yeah, legs kicking in hard now.
A foreign agent has damaged my defenses. Interesting. Who has attacked my innocent city?
Who would dare? Rude.
Scion, why are you doing this? I don't know who it is actually, so could not be Scion.
Well, if it's not Cyan, he probably encouraged it, so. I'd say blame Cyan for everything. You will not be very far from the truth.
No, I don't know who it is. I'm just annoyed.
And I'm just bantering, to be clear. I'm not revealing
no, I
additional
understand.
information.
Vigilant doesn't
No,
actually seem that bad right now. So
even things that don't want to happen end up being my fault.
Okay, well, I guess that's GG Scion then. 5 out of 6 happy cities with a positive happiness level.
oh wow. Time to make those agents do some work. Did you
Take
not? When
one
did you get
city
that?
with happy level.
When did you get that ambition? I didn't see it.
Must have been this turn, surely.
You can get it with 5 out of 6 complete?
Well, with the new national ambition system, yeah, I guess you can get it.
Oh, that's a national ambition. I see.
Right.
All right, well,
Oh.
the easiest way is to prevent him from having those cities in the first place, so
I want to. I so badly want to make a joke about being able to see the happiness levels of my cities right now, but I'm not gonna.
yeah, I mean, question is which city is like closest. So
Well, I think it's probably fair to say that it's time for some war.
I agree. Yeah,
So
yeah.
the question is how we want to handle this. Maybe we should just let Scion go first.
I mean,
I suppose that seems fair.
yeah.
What's happening? I'm a diplomat. I don't want war.
I think you're about to be invaded, sir.
War is coming.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, well, I ended my turn.
Okay. That's a problem.
I'd say you don't really need to see which cities are happy.
We just need to take a city that's happy.
And he has 7. So
Just need to take a happy city. That's all it is.
Okay. Well.
Well, I wouldn't bother with the hubris of Rome because that's still at discontent level 5, so that's going to take a while.
I am a little perturbed about how I went about my turn, but that's my fault because I could have waited.
Just undo.
No, it's just occurring to me now that I could have waited to accept my ambition until everybody, except assuming Fluffy was probably waiting for me to end my turn, but until everybody was ending their turn. Because I have an order of operations conundrum here down south now with
Yeah.
Persia. Yeah.
Well, I've ended my turn, so there's nothing I'm not going to do anything until next turn.
I didn't end my turn, but there's nothing I can do to even counter you. So basically, you're going to go first next turn. You should be able to stop this situation.
I should be able to take Ugarit, yes.
So what you're saying is it's free for all on sign time.
Free for all on sign time.
Sweet. Let's go.
Good job, Fluffy.
Waited for this for a long time.
Again, that's my fault for accepting the ambition right away. I should have delayed it to the very last second.
I'll war deck now so that I get extra orders. Although, I mean, if your city is one turn away from happy, then maybe you will flip it. I don't know. I guess it depends how close that city is, which we'll find out here shortly.
Not close. I also messed up the timing. I got a science boost on a turn exchange. I was trying to get the happiness boost from vaulting. This is with the whole strategy since last session. Trying to get the happy. Oh yeah, this is done. Good job, guys. I was trying to sneak it in there.
Oh man, Fluffy already took a city.
I said you've got to keep your options open, man.
It was an order of operations mistake. I really should have held off accepting that ambition. That way, Fluffy couldn't have spotted it until the end.
Was that a happy city? Because he's still at 5 of 6.
I have no idea, but he's only got 6 cities, and Hubris of Rome is at discontent level 5, so I think we're pretty safe.
Oh, Hubris of Rome. Yeah, okay. I see. All right, so Tijuana was probably the proxy city. Okay, well.
But I mean, it's open season. The fall of Hattie is totally fair game.
It's a lot of free points.
I can say at this point that this was my only strategy between losing momentum with Fluffy early, then trying to take Alcaraz out in the mid game, which was basically a waste of time, and then Bull Moose throwing everything he had at me for like 20 turns. I have no end game momentum left.
Bull Moose also has his 10th ambition visible.
I was trying to sneak this one in there, and so close.
Fluffy does not have his 10th ambition open yet, so I picked a stupid one. I thought 3 palaces, and then I was like, oh right, I don't have a 3rd legendary city. Oops.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was like, oh right, 3rd legendary city. Rip. So, yeah, I've got victory in, let's see, 23 turns plus however long it takes to build a palace. So 30 turns, guys. So,
Alcaraz, up your micro, buddy. Just disband the ambition and get another one.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, just delete it.
Oh, yeah, I'll delete the 3 palaces ambition, then get another one. Good point.
Honestly,
watch me get
keep an eye out on
6
Alcaraz
happy
with,
cities.
58 points too. 13 points with this. There's a lot of wonders left in Scion's turf.
Oh yeah, Colossus and Lighthouse. Where's Lighthouse? Oh, where's Lighthouse?
I have.
Oh, it's in Tarsa. Oh no, that's Colossus. Oh, it's in Tarsa. Yeah, maybe I can go up and take that. Although Fluffy's probably going to take it. So we will see next turn. How are we doing attacks next turn? The pillage of Hati. How is this going to work?
I guess. I mean, yeah, we could do it in turn order, but it just seems like it would be easier if Sion went first. If Sion's happy with
sounds
that,
right.
but it's
No, so Persia, then me, then Fluffy. That's how it's got to go. Especially because I'm involved in attacking both of you. You guys have to go in turn order.
okay. No, that's fine. So
That way,
technically,
I would-
Rome, then Persia, then
I would be
you,
able
then
to.
me.
Well,
Alvarez.
don't forget Babylon. Babylon has some ships anchored too.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I do apologize, Babylon.
Well,
Yeah, we
I'm
can
not.
all have a go.
Yeah, I'm not exactly at war yet. I'm just keeping my options open. So
All I'm saying is that I would be able to react to everybody else after they move, but I would not be able to react to Fluffy. So basically, anybody attacking me before Fluffy needs to go before Fluffy. Then I go, and then Fluffy goes. Which gives Fluffy, honestly, the best advantage in this situation. Because if I move my troops off of my coast to deal with Alchemist, then he can just slide right in. So I'm beyond screwed right now, which is a fitting conclusion for the game, to be honest. I really, really, really was hoping it was like a little minor timing issue for me to sneak that win in there and just like surprise, I get it. So good eye, Fluffy. Good eye on that.
I don't think it was me that spotted it. Was it me? Maybe it was.
What you? I think you literally just like good game, Scion, and then you and Alcorit both attacked me. Well, got in position, which is fine.
Yeah, you
Wow.
spotted it, Fluffy, but I think it's fair to say we were probably all checking ambition of everyone every turn anyway. So at worst, it would have been a one-turn delay, I assume. I don't know.
Right, which is why I should have waited till the very end of my turn and like I should have watched the turn, people. I don't think I would. I still needed 2 more turns, so I don't think I would have survived the next round. I forget. I had a chancellor mission targeting that city. I can't remember if it would have fired next turn or the current turn.
You could have
So,
blocked the city off as well, a little more defensively. So.
yes, I could have. I was planning on doing it sneakily.
Yeah.
I don't have the unit. Basically, either way, I don't have the units to defend everything. Because if Fluffy notices and calls your attention, which is what you're doing with the anchor, I do not have enough units to defend both sides.
You can't block off the entire coast. Well, you were kind of in a shitty location, honestly. Like,
Yeah, someone's gonna get a city from me. So it's basically stealth was the only strategy I had at this point.
well, I just got an event
All
called
right.
There's Yet Time, so
There is yet time. Okay, all right. So we're doing it strict turn order. So Babylon first. So let us know when you're done, Babylon, with your military moves.
I am not attacking Hattie just yet. So I will. Does that
Okay.
make any difference?
Over to Rome then.
All right, so Babylon passes, which brings us to
Rome is next in the turn order.
The nation of Rome is not yet at war.
It's the nation of war. Is the nation of Rome intending to be at war this turn?
Not this turn.
Okay. It's Halcrash's turn then.
so
okay.
Algorithm go nuts and feast on my corpse.
Yeah, trying to figure out events here.
Although, just to point out before you make a move, Fluffy's one city grab did deny me the potential to win.
I know.
So,
But to be fair, this has been a long time coming.
I mean, the problem is that you are points on the board, right? So
no, I know. No, this is obviously the good play. I'm just messing around. This is funny.
like if I don't take the points, then Fluffy takes the points. So
Yeah, and Fluffy is also close to winning, I believe. Oh, wait, no, he's not. That's a tough one. Or maybe he is close to it. That's a tough crown, Fluffy.
I was keeping quiet because I was waiting to the end of my turn until I took my crown.
polytheism and 4 elder acolytes.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
Well, I just completed my crown, so we'll see what I rolled into the what I RNG in with my last ambition. because I took Cyan's advice and canceled my palace.
In Axe
Yeah,
Holy,
that's-
the one that you got? Wait, no, you're waiting for it?
No, I don't have
Yeah.
a 10th. I dropped the palace one.
yeah, it's the agony of waiting now. Might be a few turns before you get another one.
Yep.
It takes at least it takes up to 5. An event might give you one sooner, but I think
Right.
you
I
might
think
have to-
I'm done with my war moves against Scion. I took a city, and that's all I'm going to be able to do right now. So
cool. It's my turn. Right.
I love the way you say that. I took a city. That's all I can do. Just one of his 6.
Yeah. It dawned on me too that I didn't put any walls on this side of my nation.
never thought Persia would attack you because Persia is such a good, friendly neighbor.
I thought I was going to do it. I literally thought I was going to be able to accept. So basically, because of the way the new crowning ambitions work, I thought I was going to be able to hit the threshold on the same turn. That when I end my turn, I would immediately get the crowning ambition next. That was this whole setup. I think I was off by exactly 1 turn.
In fairness, I expected that too. I thought you would get to pick an ambition a bit earlier with your previous leader, actually, the judge. So
Right, and so it was just a minor tempo thing. So really, my whole game for like the last 10 or 15 turns was just stealth. I knew if anyone, dude, if Fluffy breathes, I'm going to collapse. So they're like mounting a defense really doesn't do anything. So I was just trying to sneak it out with stealth, and it's okay that it didn't work out. I got to take my turn now, though. I just got the weirdest event chain, which did absolutely nothing, but it was like 4 events that I had to click through that basically said that my ruler kept going back to sleep rather than dealing with any of their problems.
Yep,
That's
flufful. Love it.
That's actually one of my favorite event chains in the whole game.
Appropriate.
I don't think I've ever seen that
Very
before.
relatable.
It's happening right now.
Amazing.
I have to say, Sion, I love this style where you are putting a fort that is the last little bit of peninsula that you don't own on your land in the southwest, southeast. Sorry, I don't quote on that.
Oh, you're taking back your city. Okay.
Oh, good for you, Simon. Well done. Yes, my triremes are just in the wrong place to not get full coverage on Simon's coast, sadly.
Oh, is he walling you off?
He has walled off, yeah, most of the coast, but of course,
I see.
because I'm not in the right position, he can afford to take units away to come deal with you.
Got it.
Put
That's.
them
I
one
was
tile
wondering.
over.
Like, I was like wondering, like, why is he coming and attacking me? If you like, okay, if he's walled you off, though, then that makes sense. Ugh.
And as a matter of fact, it happens that there's just enough space in terms of Fluffy's anchor range that I can abandon a tiny slice of my coast to come deal with you. I mean, it's not going to be impressive. Like, I'm almost done. This is basically the best I got. So I'm sure you'll just.
You still killed a bunch of units.
Yeah.
Took back the city.
Um,
I landed with a very tiny force, though. So
what I can do, though, is. Yeah.
Sorry, I've lost track. Are you still working on military, Simon?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I have one order left, so go for it. Get started.
Okay.
Rude. That is. That's so rude.
It is. It is.
Wait. Hold on. If you let me complete it, you'll be able to take it when you take the city.
True, but it seemed more fun just to cancel it.
oh my God, scrapped.
Ruthless.
Well,
Well, you better build that before Alcaris does.
that was it was like, well, there's a wonder available. Unfortunately, I don't have a builder, so it's going to be the world's slowest colossus. Like, I'm really annoyed that I have no heirs whatsoever. Like this guy, my court leader was adopted. My entire line basically died out.
This is probably for the best, though, because I feel like if I did stealth that win, Kitten would have had an aneurysm.
Possibly, yes, I admit. I was looking at that since last session, so yeah. But that was very well played. I am in awe of your misdirection abilities, Sion. So you're going to make a great FFA player if you decide to keep at it. So
Definitely an exciting conclusion, or at least final chapter here.
I'm just happy to be a part of all the action.
Most interesting game.
Okay, we will see here how things go. Probably want to pull these forces back realistically. Don't know that I want to fight this. Well, maybe. I have a horseman. Probably better to fall back and heal, though.
I gotta say, having the ambition victory condition on has made this game surprisingly so much fun.
It's definitely a very different dynamic.
I think it's nice for FFAs. I don't know that I think it makes sense for duels, but definitely adds a tension in the FFA world.
Yeah, just because it's so hard to finish out a game, I think, in FFA without ambitions.
Yeah. Stop
It
damaging my
also creates a
cities.
sense of urgency, which is really nice to kind of like escalate, people having shifting alliances. Take Fluffy coming after me when I was going after Scion, for instance.
Someone keeps
All right.
damaging my cities.
We're turn order again. Babylon, any military moves?
Not this turn.
Gondor calls for aid.
Not quite yet.
All right, Rome.
Yeah. So I'm coming for you, Scion.
Nice. All piling on. Outcrasher, you're doing very well on points. I hadn't expected you to VP up quite that quickly.
Oh wait, is this a betrayal?
Don't take it too personally.
What a backstabber!
He remembers the Hoobers of Rome.
We were colluding. We had a plan.
Or...
He called me an honorable opponent.
I suppose
Love
an
it.
honorable opponent is still an opponent.
Evil laugh.
If only I had a mustache to twirl.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
The humanity.
I can't believe this. Oh man.
One. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's me. Yeah, I think I can pull it off.
It
On to
seems
the
it's
next.
the season of the Roman migration.
Yeah, we go south this time of year.
Yep.
You can take the city, I guess.
Oh, I wish I had agents everywhere so I could see what was happening now.
That's it for Rome.
All right, Persia, you're up.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it for me.
Okie dokie, go Scion.
Let's map this out. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 4 years. This gets me 2 more points, which is 7. And this gets me 1 more point, which is 8. So yeah, I think we start that.
And all you, Fluffy.
Okie dokie.
Pretty tense here. That's a lot of troops up there that we're going to have a hard time defending the city with. Paris and Raga are both high
My,
enough.
that is a beautiful wave of beiges.
Beautiful, beautiful wages.
Oh, they're midges, actually.
I haven't upgraded all of them. Most of them are pages. All right, turn ended. Just waiting for you, Aquas.
I'm sorry, I forgot to click check. Done. Thank you.
All right. Well, in that case,
Time to join the fun.
well, something like that.
In a way.
Alcaris.
Hello, friend of Rome,
Hello.
friend of Persia. What's up?
It's time for a little boogaloo, I think.
Tell me more. What do you mean?
Rome and Babylon are going to come and visit you.
Why? I've been only a friendly opponent.
For the sheer love of the game, Al.
Maybe I should cancel the caravan I'm sending to Babylon then.
I like how Bomu said Rome and Babylon.
All right, you guys are both
Wow.
ahead of me in the turn orders, so go ahead.
This is an exciting end.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trap.
Let me know when you're all set, Jams.
Will do.
I mean, I guess if Babylon and Rome are cooperating, you might as well take your turns at the same time. Or maybe that would just be confusing.
I'm
Definitely
very close.
sad.
Very close to done with my turn, so.
Definitely sad. Feel like I've been nothing but a good neighbor, Jams.
Well, that's an FFA. We've had a good bit of backstabbing there.
Of course, of course.
All right, I am finished with my military moves.
I'm genuinely curious if Alcaraz is successfully winslayed here.
Is successfully what?
Stopped from winning. I would be curious. Although no, you got. Oh no, wait, we don't know what your last ambition is. I had to abandon my last.
I don't know my last ambition. Yeah.
So then I guess momentum shifts.
To Fluffy.
Fluffy and
Oh,
depending
Moose.
on
And Purple Moose, who has his last two ambitions, which are both very achievable: tech and opulence. So.
I
Yeah.
don't know how much progress he's making on his opulence because I stopped spying.
I mean, we
Yeah,
see
so-
1 of 6, but I don't know what else is cooking. So
Actually, this actually does make sense as a play in terms of Bull Moose. Now that I think of it, although
that is a lot of legionaries. Oh man, I should have killed your anchored boats, shouldn't have I? Last turn.
yes, I'm
Only if
thrilled.
only. That's it for me.
Okay. Well, I'll go and kill your anchored boat now, I guess. He stops you being able to land more.
The Dromans are so large compared to even the triremes.
Yeah, they're good boats.
I mean, from my perspective, Moose is similar in strength to me, and Alcaraz is stronger, so I wouldn't fret too much.
Yeah, well,
You always think you're losing for some reason, and I don't understand why.
Oh, you all do. Anyone who gets declared on, it's like, oh, woe is me. There was just so much fun going on. It seemed more of a fun little end game to just go mano a mano with Alcaraz.
mm-hmm.
Well, I guess if everyone just went all in on Cyan, that probably would be a little bit of an unfair fight, certainly. A bit more of a
Well,
challenge this way.
I think that would have been fine, but I kind of think it is in Bull Moose's best interest here to pivot and stop Alcaraz from winning, because Bull Moose taking me out doesn't really do anything for Moose. It just lets Alcaraz win, I guess. So it's
I'm
a
most
weird.
worried about Fluffy, quite frankly. It just he was harder to get over to for a fight. So I figured, if I can slow down somebody easier than another, it just kind of made more sense.
No, that makes
It's less-
sense.
I mean, he's not anywhere close to winning by points, and I think Fluffy sort of isn't either. But
Yeah, that peninsula in the middle is super interesting because Cyan has access to everyone, but me and Moose can't really get to each other very easily because you've got to go through you.
Would have been easier if you just let me take Halab back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I do regret intervening. I should have just let you kill Cyan. That was a mistake. I'll certainly own up to that.
I don't know. I feel like that would have had him win. He had an ambition to capture 5 cities.
Oh yeah, but we weren't going to let him actually capture 5 cities. I stepped in too early. We should have waited until he captured 4 cities and then stopped him.
Yes, indeed. Right. Well played.
What's happening at the moment? It's Alcaraz, right?
I am, yeah. I'm trying to defend against Perfidious Rome.
No worries, I'm just going to step away for a sec.
I'm trying to think of how to do so.
I actually have no vision on this, which is upsetting.
The problem is Babylon is also Although did you make your moves, Babylon?
Yes, I went first.
Okay, but you didn't attack me?
I didn't. No.
Interesting.
Yes, the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
All right, I'm just like, why?
Well, hang on. So, Alcaris, you're pretty much disengaged from me because I booted you back into the sea and you can't cross.
Correct.
All right, so Fluffy, I'm going to take my turn and I'll let you know when I'm done, and then you can just start attacking me. Because
Yeah,
assuming
if,
you're
if
not
Alcaraz,
also going on.
yeah, if
I'm
Alcaraz is all right with that, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, go for it. I'm pretty much done with my turn anyway. So
So, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, devastate me with your 2-3 conscripts in Halab.
it's 3 conscripts are annoying as hell. All right, we'll see here. I broke the sea line from Rome at least, so
Yeah, I think you're pretty safe there, to be honest, Alcaraz. You've got naval control. It's going to be hard to wrest it back without Dromons on the other side, I'd have thought.
I hope so. Of course, if Scion invades across the water,
And of
I'm
course,
joining the
Babylon
fun time.
doesn't.
With
Babylon
what?
doesn't need sea.
Babylon can just march over. Yeah.
Yeah. What does Sion's fleet look like? Does he have any ships in the Southern Channel?
He's got 2 biremes that I see, 3 biremes. So
All right, not a lot then.
no, but they could become Dromons maybe. I don't know what his tech looks like.
I can tell
He
you it
has
looks light
triremes.
blue.
What was that? No legs?
I was saying, so Fluffy was asking what Sion's navy looked like, and I was saying it looks like light blue.
And indeed, Scion is attacking me. Thanks, Scion.
Wild.
What is this immobile cooldown on this boat?
That's grappler effect.
Ah, okay.
It no longer stands; it just immobilizes.
Okay,
Machine.
and he's setting up. Looks like mangonel. I can't tell what's under that unit. An onager. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I love it. Well, let me know when you're done, Sion. I'm eager to get stuck in.
You can go. I'm out of order. Sorry. I'm just building stuff. I'm in
Cool.
I'm with CDQ stuff.
Wahahaha, line broken.
Oh no. That actually is a legitimately serious problem. Did I really leave the militia there? That's dumb. Okay. Here it comes. There it is. There's the cataphract. And now he's in. Interesting.
Cataphracts.
Gotta love a cataphract.
Scion
sure
had
I-
pikes.
You guys don't understand how absolutely crap my position is. I'm pretty sure I literally have one spear. Oh no, I got the 2 new conscripts.
You like delayed ironworking super long in this game or something? Was that the deal?
No, I mean I don't remember. Well, actually, I can check now because of the ironworking. Oh, I'm Hittites. I start with ironworking.
I can no longer route with ships, right? That's gone.
It's
Indeed.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh wow, yeah, there we go. There we go. So, I mean, this makes this interesting now.
Why is that?
I like that I have a front row seat to the end of the world, to be honest. Like 10-10 would 100% play in the middle again.
All right, let's
That puts you up first, Jams.
Indeed. You'll have to give me a little bit of grace here. My laptop is struggling with what's going on in this.
No worries. Oh, Alcaraz up to 52 out of 58 VP.
Mm-hmm.
Time to take a city.
Currently getting floods, which is always great.
Nice timing. Oh, 10th foundation up for Alcaraz. Just needs one of an amphitheater, heated bus, or a fair. That seems dangerous. Yep, Alcaraz wins in 6 turns.
Wait, are you serious?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I do have Legendary City, so as long as if I've started the market line, which I mean, if you have a scout, you can tell yourself whether or not I have. So it could be 6, it could be 16, or whatever, 15.
Like we don't all have agents in Parser.
I thought I exposed the network. Maybe I didn't kick people out.
You may have exposed
Military
one of them.
turns.
Oh, it doesn't
Sorry.
expose them all? It's like exposes one at a time? Oh, God.
Yeah, I think so. At least it only takes one turn to do now.
Is that-
Yeah,
Is that,
Jams, you're up.
Jams, are you done?
Military actions complete. Yes.
Okay. So now we go Purple Moose.
That is. Well, you're welcome.
Let me know when you're done with your turn, Moose.
I'm seeing at least 2 more points and 2 turns in Persia. Powers are up in Darband next turn.
What's up?
Just in.
That's it for me.
Okay, let's see how we deal with this flood here.
Two types of floods.
Yep.
Wow. This is exciting.
Is it?
Time to stop messing around. Hey, anybody want to send me some wood?
Feel free to send me some wood, thanks.
I'm going to pass on that, I think.
There you go.
Wow, that's amazing.
You didn't send me wood. What do you mean, there you go? I didn't get anything.
That was more for Scion.
I know. Okay. Sorry, just trying to figure this turn out.
It's fine. Take your time. It's a team game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm being obnoxious. You're fine. You're still going to win. I feel like there's no way we stop you at 6 turns.
We will see.
But it is funny. It's fun to try. Damn, now I wish I didn't abandon that 6 happiness one, because with this peace treaty, I might still be able to sneak it out.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have let you keep so many cities if it was still ongoing.
The hubris of Rome is the big problem. I needed my extra city. Honestly, Jam's taking that one city off of me down in the south is what really screwed me. If I still had that city, I would have absolutely won, because my core, no one would have been able to take it, and that would have been my 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I mean, I guess technically Halab would still be a problem, but it would have made it more likely that I could have won.
I see Tars has gone into discontent now as well, following a couple of attacks.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, it's
Well-
definitely tight. It's tight at the end here.
That there have been multiple different moments where different players have been very close to taking the win.
I see Bull Moose is up to 9 of 10 with 3 out of his 6 opulence.
Oh shit! He's got 3 out of 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
man.
it's
Depending on what goes up online,
We
man,
could
this
win.
could be. Hey, if those happen before 6 turns, Moose is going to take it.
We'll
Team
see, we'll
Moose.
see.
Yeah, let's see. Just trying to see which. Really hard doing this without undo.
Yeah, there's been so many mistakes that I made from no undo.
I got to be honest. From playing so many network games on streams, I kind of love it. I kind of like playing network.
Yeah, it's something else for sure.
Network is where it's at, no doubt.
Yeah, I already see a fucking mistake I made. Rip. All right. Oh, did I forget to kill that ship? I did. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I'm like, what's that? Trying to find military.
You know, Fluffy, if you could just wait just one more turn before attacking Moose's Folly so it can get its moat, that'd be appreciated.
I'm not attacking Moose's Folly. My troops are only there because they're just truced Scion
Fair.
and got
Is it
bounced.
John?
Sorry, what's that?
Alcor, are you done?
Yes, it took me a while, but yes, I just finished.
Thanks.
Oh, Scion anchoring as well.
Whoa.
Scion, are you alright with me taking my moves? I'm not going to be attacking you.
You attacking me, Fluffy?
Maybe.
Oh. Everyone, I guess this is FFAs, so.
As a yes.
It's interesting.
Where should I send my caravan? Who wants to be my friend?
All right. Well, it's annoying that I can't get all my troops down here in one fell swoop, even with the coast, but here they come. Here come my warriors. What can they upgrade? Anything good? Macemen? See, I don't even have swords yet.
You know
guys.
you're hot mic in Scion.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Loving the play-by-play, though.
I'm
Just wanted to let you know.
thanks. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'm sure that's probably annoying.
I love the commentary.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
What a bloody mess.
So how much science do you have now per turn at the end here, Alcaraz?
It's only 639, so not that much.
I love how you're like casual that 600 isn't a lot. I think
It's not over 1,000, so. feel like you get into real science territory when it's 1,000 plus a turn.
Well, goddamn, I don't think I've ever gotten to 1,000.
I mean, it is year 110, so.
Well, to be fair, when we are talking about, let's say, 500, we are more into bragging territory. That's something that's going to change.
Oh?
Something about the game, but
Is that going to change?
well, it depends. Well, if we are talking about bragging, we need to talk about Silence and Saturn in OCC.
All right, no legs. That's your realm of dominion.
Yes, I know.
Hmm. Definitely an interesting end of turn here, or end of game.
All right, turn done. Oh,
What?
that must be Bull Moose. Yeah, Bull Moose.
You win?
GG.
You won?
Congratulations. Nice work.
Well
Yeah,
played
delayed
indeed.
my
GG.
apocalypse projects. Worked out.
Nice. Good job.
Well done.
What a
Congratulations.
game. 111 years. Nice. That was fun.
That was an awesome game,
Congratulations.
guys. Thank you. That was so much
Yeah.
fun.
So who was the one agenting my cities out of curiosity?
That was a combined effort. We were
Yeah.
trying to slow down your family happiness.
I'm just
Oh.
Oh, my
Congrats,
goodness,
Moose.
bad.
That is a pretty awesome win. I think
The
I
20
was.
luxuries were a godsend early on, but having to focus those out was a little bit nervous making because I wasn't focusing on any military at the time.
I think I was 2 turns away from victory personally from opulences, and economic reform. So
Damn, squeaky.
as soon as I
wow.
could hold for 2 turns, I would be okay.
Yeah, see, I was,
Oh, you
I
were
was
definitely
assuming
gonna
you were
hold.
relying on your fare.
No, I also was thinking of just adopting children en masse to see if I could force a builder somewhere. Because if I could, I had a win if I just had a builder.
Well,
that would have been
I think,
fun.
yeah, I think my troops coming in towards Alquest, if I had attacked up at Herber, I think I could probably have taken
But the
this
oldest kid
fairly
was
easily.
16, so also 2 years away. So I think I just had opulence victory in 2. But of course, Bull Moose got it first with the ambition. Congrats.
Holy cities, my guy. I'm just taking a peruse through Parser right now. I had a revealed a while ago, but my lord.
Floppy caught up in science, by the way. He's at 564 at the end here. If you look at the science
Yeah.
graph.
162 of that is coming from the Royal Library. It served me very well this game.
And how much is from the agent and Parsa?
75?
Okay, so a good
Jesus.
chunk.
78. Yeah, Paso is a mega city. It's 414 just from that city.
No, it was a really good city, really good cup. Really happy with it. Congrats. That's a pretty awesome win, Bull Moose. Tell us about your strategy. What was your plan?
I mean, Bull Moose has been keeping his opulence project one turn from completing for a long time.
Yeah, so
I
I mean,
guess you had the plan this entire stream, Bull Moose?
yeah. Well, I mean, it was a waiting game to see what my 10th ambition was going to be because you didn't know what it was going to. So I was angling first to get both Zorro and Christianity over an order printer to increase the available ambitions I can complete regularly. I was going to get that city up to legendary so that in case I got like the the fair, amphitheater, or whatever the legendary cities are, so I could just get one city across that final finish line. So cathedrals was the game plan. But that turned out not to need that by getting the very lucky ballistics and
Vodka arrow.
yeah, Bowman tech. So being able to sneak that out, it was just about timing everything between steal science missions, rushing out. What are they called? The city project, the archives. Just so that would be in time with my slowest opulence project. And but what I actually didn't realize, and I was afraid to ask, was opulence projects, they decay if you
Yep,
don't finish them?
5% a turn, like anything else.
Okay, I don't delay things typically, but I figured
Yeah.
you kind of need to hold your cards close to your chest on this one. So I was gonna try to hold, have one done because that seemed like okay, the rest must be in progress, and then complete all 5 at the same time. But with the degradation, I didn't want to, lose another turn. So that's why the 2 had to pop off 1 turn early.
Congrats.
But thank you. It
I
was
think
super fun.
you jungled that very well, and but there were a lot of shenanigans going on with ambitions. Beginning of this session, both Fluffy and Cyan were making festivals mostly everywhere. I understood only when Cyan picked the ambition to get 6 happy cities what was going on.
Oh, was that
but
proc from festivals?
no, but you get to a crowning ambition, national ambition, sorry, terminology has changed, when you cross 75% threshold to get there. So, so I assume, well, that's for Cyan and Fluffy to confirm, that they were angling to get this crowning ambition that would be easy to complete, let's say. But I didn't catch up on that immediately when at the beginning of this session. Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely keeping an eye on the national ambitions there and thinking, well, happy cities, specialists, all going to need festivals, so seems like a safe thing to go for.
Yeah, like I've said already, that was basically core to my strategy. It mostly came out to timing because I knew I was in no position to do anything else in terms of winning because of the momentum. And another thing that messed up my timing too was I was actually microing the vaulting happiness boost card. My hope was basically to do a 1-2 punch where I happiness boosted cities to get the threshold, have it offered to me, and then have basically my festivals timed, my festival and my chancellor ambition, which was targeting the city that Fluffy took, timed such that basically the turn that I accept the national ambition, I would complete it afterwards. It's just I had an issue where I think I got extra science around the timing of a turn or whatever. So my happiness boost fired 1 turn early, which was super shitty. And then by the time Fluffy noticed, so I obviously grabbed the ambition early. I was like 1 extra turn away from doing that little combo, so I messed it up.
Oh, you actually had a land bridge to that city, Fluffy. I didn't realize that. So
Yeah, that was a big problem.
I never got vision of that. I thought it was completely connected, but it wasn't. I thought it was islanded, but it's not, or peninsula.
Yeah, never really made much use of that. Kind of bumped into it while competing for the Ceta site, and I just backed off and let Cyan have it.
Fluffy, have you always had naval supremacy inside of this sea in between you and Cyan?
I think yes, but not as dramatically. Like I think Cyan only had like 2 or 3 biorooms out their tops.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a completely disjoint water body. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a point where he and I both had 2 ships, and then he leaned. Basically, once everything went south with me and Bull Moose, I mean, I was sapping my momentum regularly throughout the game anyway with my war declarations, but I basically spent 20 turns with everything I was trying to do with preventing Moose from taking the hubris of Rome, and that basically kicked me out of the game. Apart from the Hail Mary of the happiness play.
That was a fun battle, though. Definitely lessons
Great.
learned and the differences between human versus AI players.
It was amazing. It was awesome. It's gonna be
I did enjoy very much the the judge play kept in your pocket to upgrade your cold bath to a heated bath in 2 turns, Cyan. So you managed to do that with just 2 turns of a judge, severely healed and doomed, but that was enough. So yeah, well done.
That
Yeah,
was
without-
why I was wondering why you'd let that happen.
Yeah, there was a lot of micro involved in what I was doing, and I was really just trying to sneak it.
Nice.
Which is one of the reasons why, like, when Moose came to me and wanted to have an alliance, I was like, well, he'll probably win it anyway, but if he helps me, then I could again kind of.
You can
I
sneak
don't.
out. Yeah.
I was to be able to win myself.
What was there? Did anyone have a plan to stop Moose? I couldn't reach him.
There was nothing I could do.
I was looking at Pax Hattie, which is the only city that I could reasonably get to, I think, and he wasn't building opulence or estates there. I thought, well, to get deeper in, it's just not really practical given that I can't get sea access over there. They'd have to have slogged over land. It was possible, but it would have taken a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have let you do that, Fluffy, but again, that runs into the same situation which once you taught it, like if you tried to, we were all in a situation where if anyone tried to take out the other person, someone else was going to win. So it's the little roulette wheel in this situation too. Which is
you guys kind of needed Scion to, I mean, the desperation war there at the end. I knew it wasn't going to be successful, but I just wanted to make sure that his Al's boats were busy long enough so they couldn't set up an anchor chain to get deep into my empire. Because really, outside of that, all the wind was taken out of Scion's sails, and like Fluffy said, it'd be a long trek for his troops to get on over. And in the 2 cities he'd get to first, neither have an estate, so it wouldn't have been. I would have been able to slow him down long enough, presumably.
I thought it was a brilliant bit of misdirection. The Purple Bull Moose attacking
Pax
Alcaraz
Babylon, though, does
to
have
your
an estate.
territory, so.
Pax Babylon. So Jams could have definitely taken Pax Babylon.
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't think Jams was Jams and the Purple Bull Moose had an understanding from the beginning of the game, so I would expect that alliance to stay for the entire length of the game. I will take the opportunity to apologize publicly. I've said it already, but Jams, I think you had the poorest territory. Not really in fertility, but not that many rivers and having to go around mountains to be able to settle your site. So you were a bit at a disadvantage there, I believe. So
yeah, it doesn't help that I
okay.
settled Shiraz and Darband as well, because that would have given you a lot more space. So.
Yeah, and that was kind of how it went in the beginning. You know, unfortunately I didn't have the momentum to get those 2 when I met you. It was you taking those, and it was you know, I was a couple turns behind taking them, but you know, I just didn't have the momentum from doing other things.
Yeah.
And I'm still surprised by how many grove resources spawned on the map in general and in Rome in particular. That still amazes me, but that was a nice play, identifying it and going for land consolidation early.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, the maps don't typically give you the availability where land consolidation is going to be as advantageous as going for scholarship early game. And showing up with my scholar on day 1, I was really surprised that that I had to pivot my strategy away from doing a scholarship rush.
What's interesting is I got, if you look at the science chart, I actually got portcullis on turn 31 in this game, and it ended up paying dividends for me for quite a while.
Yeah, you see the spike?
Yeah.
64 to like 90 in 2 turns.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and that's why I ended up having vision. I pretty much knew what everybody was doing for most of the game because I had something like silly like 7 scouts out on the map, and then I would like establish networks, and that was a play style that I don't normally lean into. So it was a lot of fun to leverage that in a multiplayer game since I know. You know, especially players like, you know, I've played Alcaraz and everybody knows Fluffy's good at the game. So, like, I knew I could rely on their capitals to be, like, solid sources of science. So that was a lot of fun.
No, that's fair. I mean, if I grab the 72 science or whatever it is everyone else is getting from Alcaraz, that'd be, what, close to half, a 50% increase on my total scientific output.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to the Royal Library. That was my big spike. So turn 67, 115 to turn 68, 170.
I guess people
It's
are
enormous
used to it,
increase.
but I was amazed that so many people wanted you peace just because of that. So
Yeah, I still regret
well done.
granting Scion peace for that ambition. I just didn't even realize ambition victory was on.
Yeah,
That was
and also Alcaraz, you'll hear about it if you watch the
I will,
by
yeah.
commentary, but just go polytheism when you have the Heliopolis. Please.
Yeah, I was thinking about swapping to
You have
build.
mythology as well. Just do it.
Yeah, I could have swapped
Science.
to and build. It was on my list of things to do, but I never had a chance to do this session.
So I'm curious about something. I know obviously Jams and Rome were in a pretty much an alliance for most of the game. Fluffy and Alcaraz, did you guys like have? No, you didn't have like
We reacted when you got attacked by when you attacked Fluffy. I reached out to Fluffy and be like, "Hey, can I help?" Because I didn't want you to just eat him. But nothing came of it. Like I was planning on a sea invasion, but he held you off by himself. So then I was just like, then you attacked me, and then I was like, okay.
Yeah, and I reciprocated the offer. I was trying to get troops down, but I never really managed it in the end.
We kind of were like, let's help each other, but then never actually consummated it because no one had it was hard to actually make that happen.
But yeah,
No,
we have friendly relations all game.
It was friendly relations. We were not tussling. We decided like who got which cities on the border between us peacefully. So
I mean,
That's nice.
Fluffy hasn't even picked up this final city here. There's one still city site
yep,
left out.
yep. There is a city site there.
Yeah,
So you
didn't
guys
need
weren't
it.
even really close.
But even
Yep.
the
If I had settled it next turn, could have won next turn. So
even the three southwestern cities of Persia were settled very late, actually.
yeah, I settled them
And,
super late. So
Yeah, Alcaraz stayed behind the mountains and expanded east for most of the early and mid game.
Oh,
I scouted east first for some reason. So, and I really fucked up building my second scout in time, so I never actually scouted west early. So
I didn't even notice you were one turn away from winning.
sorry,
I didn't Alcaraz. I didn't notice you were one turn away
I'm
from
actually
winning.
2 turns away because I have 53 and I have 3 opulence projects, 4 opulence projects 1 year away, and then I have a tech that's 2 years away and another opulence project that's 2 years away. So it's actually 2
then
turns.
good job on
5
recruiting.
turns with the fair, or if I could freaking get a builder anywhere, I could have just built the fair instantly in one.
Really close end game though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was 7 turns away from my ambition. So yeah, just way too slow.
Oh wow, that surprises me. Wow.
Oh wow.
Or if you could have got a judge, Alcaraz, you could have just.
I could have
upgraded
also gotten a
closer
judge,
to
but the
the
problem
fair.
is my
Yeah.
entire line died out, so I had to adopt my last
absolutely.
ruler, and then I had no kids, anyone, so like there was no one to choose from. So
Well, it was a cool tension. Ambitions are really neat. I was surprised how well that ended up working out by the end. Kind of have like that end game goal to watch out for, and it forces conflict too. You know, it forces.
Yes.
I think the sneak opulence projects for VPs at the same time will come back again as well. Our internal team game completed with that with the other team. I'm ashamed to admit completing 14 opulence projects on the same turn. So just for VPs, that can be a sneaky thing, especially in team games. I assume all VPs are pulled up, but yeah.
One thing worth highlighting, though, is the fact that Bull Moose recruited both myself and Jams. I don't know how much Jams did, but I know I was using treachery in both Nishapur and Hibra. So I assume that delayed those opulence points. So technically, that actually helped out Moose even more by the fact that he had multiple agent networks doing damage to his cities.
Oh yeah, it definitely worked out. You know,
I should have definitely fired off some agent. I did not do a good job seeing where you were building opulences. I should have been scouting. I had a bunch of agent networks, but I didn't see them.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky that I was not. I mean, kind of written off, I suppose, at the end of last turn because even I didn't think I had
Oh, you didn't build
shot
one in
at it.
Rome. Sorry,
No,
go
I
ahead.
didn't put one in Rome. I wanted to keep both Roma, Pax Haiti, and Blood Gulch free of the estates in case I needed my 3 main cities to come to the defense. So I focused it only on the cities that I could spare, and I didn't
Yeah.
need the military output from.
It was a fun game. Looking forward to watching Oleg's POV and then perhaps some of your other POVs. And Bullmoose, you should post your POV. I think that's the only one that hasn't been posted, right? So.
Yeah. I mean,
Mine hasn't posted, not on YouTube anyway. It's up on stream, but
Yeah, well, obviously I haven't watched any of the POVs, but
I mean, shout out to everybody. Thanks so much for all the support. Channel got to 1,700 subscribers last time
Sweet.
I checked.
Good
Nice.
for you.
So thank you to everybody who's been, supporting. Obviously, thanks to you guys inviting me into this game. This was so much fun. I hope we have a chance to do it again soon. But yeah, summer projects have come up. Outside of this, I do have to be a good husband. So flower boxes are my current outdoor project. But as soon as that's done, I do plan on coming back to the video editing game. But it's just going to take a little bit of a hiatus. I'm certainly not done, but it's got to be tempered by real life obligations.
No, it makes
Absolutely.
sense.
I'm in the
Fun
same
game.
boat, my friend.
Really fun game, though. And congrats on the victory, Purple Moose.
yeah, everybody, good. Thanks for playing. Thanks for sticking it out. I love that we were able to schedule consistently and get this done pretty much within a month or two. That was awesome. I still have my very first free for all that I ever started playing. Still waiting to get finished. That I started.
Yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
network is definitely the way, and the simul worked pretty well, I think, like with the turn taking. So
Yeah,
Simon was
indeed.
great.
Definitely.
It
Yeah, so
might be
great.
the first, let's say, 4-player or more FFA that I see complete entirely on network.
Yeah,
So,
no,
very good.
lot.
And awesome to spectate as well. So thank you guys.
very cool.
Well, here's to
All
not
right.
being the last, guys. Fun game. Talk to you all soon.
GG's.
Yep. All right.
Take care.
Thanks, all.
Good game, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you all for watching as well. And have a great one. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. Take care.